We've all heard about AIDS.
This is devastating.
HIV reached unprecedented levels. Millions are affected by AIDS.
We all know about war. Reports of mass executions.
3.5 million left homeless.
We are know about poverty.
No jobs available.
70% survive on $1 a day. Schools
unaffordable have been burnt to the ground. Millions are affected by AIDS. No jobs available.
Have you heard about our beauty?
Have you heard the depths of our love?
Have you heard about our faith?
Have you heard about our God?
Have you heard about our strength?
The challenges in Africa are immense, but God is bigger than all of these. Pamoja Ministries, based in Tanzania, focuses on the strengths of Africa. The written word is a powerful communicator that Pamoja has been using for more than 15 years to disciple and train church leaders. Today, with cell phones and stereos blaring out the latest hits, and with more and more televisions tuned into Hollywood and Bollywood, there are other powerful and extensive tools at our disposal.
Pamoja Ministries is discipling cultures through media.
Bwana ni jabali langu na boma langu na mwokozi wangu. Ogope nani?
Pamoja has produced Yoeli, the first and only available kids animation in Swahili. Fear is all too common in the lives of children around the world. Yoeli provides African kids with a hero to look up to when dealing with their fears.
Kuhusu Daudi alivyokuwa shujaa.
Kuwa wewe ni kijana wa kisasa. Usisahau kunawa mikono kabla ya.
Daudi anawafundisha watoto kuhusu kushinda hofu na imani.
Na pia Mungu anaweza kukusaidia kuondokana na kila oga. Kwa hiyo, ukiogopa tena muombe Mungu.
Yuko kama Daudi kabisa.
With this animation, Pamoja Ministries is discipling cultures through media. Pamoja has produced a musical entitled Nipe Jibu, which means Answer Me. The feature-length film was shot in just 3 months. Sets were built on Pamoja's campus to accommodate a fast production schedule. More than 150 cast members were selected through a series of rigorous auditions and interviews.
I remember when I came into the interview room, all I could remember was that God had given me an amazing chance. I have been praying for years and years, and I said, what can I do to make a change in Africa? And I remember the passion when I was speaking to you. I said, this must be the answer to God. Just give me any part, I will do it, as long as I can send a message out to Africa.
Using movies that's the best way to get into people's hearts, because people like movies, especially in Tanzania. People watch movies.
Fear is a huge problem in Africa, especially fear of the ancestors. And for the youth in this case, you don't get to make decisions and choices for yourself because they're already made by your parents and your grandparents.
When people out there watch this movie, I'm expecting change. Young people, old people, the whole movie is all about us. We know the young people in our community have been in a position where they are not able to decide very well between the two cultures. Their parents have pushed them on one side, and then the community pushes them also on the other side, and they haven't been able to decide really well. So in Nipe Jibu, we get to know the real truth. It's not just about the culture, but it's also about Jesus Christ.
I learned a lot from acting Nipe Jibu. Like you always have a choice.
Nipe Jibu is the only movie I have ever seen.
When I get the copy of my Nipe Jibu movie, I'm gonna take it round to all my friends and teach them the things they fear that they really don't matter, because we have freedom in Jesus and they don't have to fear them anymore.
When I get my copy of Nipe Jibu, I'm gonna bring it back to my home. It's about us, and I think it's going to be a good message to them.
I can preach with Nipe Jibu.
Because this movie, Nipe Jibu, I think it's my talent now to tell people about Jesus, because I love Jesus.
I've lived in South Africa, I've lived in about 5 different countries, but I have never seen a musical like this one.
They raised the standard of movie acting and shooting and editing.
I'm just excited that this is the first time I appear in a movie, and it's actually something that is going to change people's lives.
With representation from 9 African nations, Nipe Jibu truly is an African musical.
Furaha, kwetu ni furaha. Furaha, kwetu ni furaha.
With singing and dancing, Pamoja Ministries is discipling cultures through media. Pamoja Ministries is record label for the Sowers Group in Africa. The members of the Sowers Group have astonishing personal stories of escaping conflict and surviving war. They have moved from country to country, learning 6 languages along the way, inspiring thousands with their music and their message.
Sowers are a group, a musical group who are recording artists.
They have got their style that really makes you dance, makes you laugh whenever you're listening to the song. And as you dance, as you listen, you continue receiving the healing that and the message as well that is in the song.
We got CDs and I listened to it and I kept on listening to it and I already got the message. They are so good at conveying what God has put in their hearts, but through the African way.
So I appreciate that they have got their own unique style.
They have a new CD called Cheza. Cheza in Swahili means dance. And you know what? It's time to celebrate in Africa, and the Sowers know how to do it. The songs are in Swahili and in 5 different languages.
It's in Kiswahili, it's in Nyarwanda, it's in Lingala, it's in English and French.
They're going to reach the world through this music.
Africans should be able to really get hold of this album, listen to it and enjoy what God really is telling them, and just worshiping and praising God and just jazz a dance.
By making the best of African music available to Africans, Pamoja Ministries is discipling cultures through media. The Maasai are a nomadic tribe who are spread out across East Africa. They live simple lives and have deep traditions. Their culture is full of singing and dancing. Unfortunately, now, with development, many of their traditions are bringing disease into their Maasai communities and keeping them at a disadvantage in a developing world. Because of a lack of education, the Maasai are at an extreme risk of being destroyed by AIDS. But one group of Maasai, called Maped, is determined to bring change to the Maasai. Isaac Alaniak is one of these Maasai who is committed to bringing development to his people.
So, Maasai people, they love to sing very much. We educate people through the singing. We educate people about HIV. We educate people about the dirty water. We educate people about women's rights and the world of God, like evangelists.
The Maasai of Maped have seen the importance of education in this developing world and have written songs to promote AIDS awareness, women's rights and children's rights. Johanna the father of 4 girls, is a member of MAPED and believes that girls should have an opportunity to be educated.
Sisi kama shirika la MAPED tulikuwa tunafanya maandalizi ya kitabu kwa ajili ya kusaidia shule English Medium School ya kujenga ili tuweze kwa watoto wa Maasai nao waweze kuwa na maendeleo.
In that book we have many things good if you going to learn about MAPED and Pamoja.
Kitabu kinaitwa ni Nyakati, kwa hiyo ni nyakati ya kuimba. Ni kwa sababu sisi kama MAPED tulikuwa tunajitoa kwa kufanya uinjilisti kwa njia ya uimbaji na kuhubiri.
We are going to preach everywhere.
MAPED and Pamoja joined to take the Nkata choir on tour in America to sell the photo book and to raise money to build a school in their village. The book is available for purchase at nkata.com. Pamoja Ministries is discipling cultures through media.
Pamoja gave me a good opportunity, an opportunity of a lifetime. Pamoja changed me.
Pamoja Ministry DVD-based material has enabled me to fulfill my vision.
My passion is working with children, and Pamoja has given me that voice.
Pamoja Ministries has given me a new perspective.
Now I dream bigger. Pamoja changed me.
Pamoja changed me.
Pamoja has given me a chance to speak to the youth of Africa. Pamoja is changing my generation.
We've been privileged to send books and magazines all the way across Africa.
70,000 church leaders across the continent receive these.
We have their trust.
With movies and music, we can reach even more people. We want to make music videos. We have a kids show ready to shoot.
But we have to work together.
We have the story.
Do you have the skill?
Pamoja tunaweza.
Together we can.
We have the creativity.
Do you have the training?
Pamoja tunaweza.
Together we can. We have the faith. Do you have the finances?
Pamoja tunaweza.
Together we can.
We have the talent.
Do you have the time?
Pamoja tunaweza.
Together we can.